You're standing beneath the cold hum of fluorescent lights. The air feels heavier here, sterile, tense. Behind you, a crowd shifts restlessly in line. Ahead, a row of glass booths, each manned by an officer whose eyes could either wave you through air or hold you back. Your flight just landed after 10 long hours. Your phone blinks red. 3% battery. You're tired, dehydrated, and rehearsing your answers in your head. And then, that look. The officer glances up, expression unreadable, and gestures for you to step forward. This is it. The quiet moment every traveler dreads. The point where routine becomes judgment, and judgment decides your next few hours or your next few months. But here's the truth. Immigration isn't random. Every question, every pause, every glance is part of a finely tuned system designed to read who you are before you even speak. Today, you'll learn the 10 hidden questions that shape your fate at that counter, and how to answer each one with calm, quiet confidence. Because once you understand the logic behind these moments, you'll never look at airport immigration the same way again. It sounds harmless, routine. But it's not just about paper. It's about presence. When an officer asks to see your passport, they're not only checking your nationality or visa type. They're watching how you react, the way you reach for it, how long it takes, whether your eyes meet theirs or dart away. Fumble once, and they sense tension. Hesitate, and they wonder why. Immigration officers are trained observers. They don't just look at faces. Why? They look at micro-reactions. That quarter-second delay before your smile, the tightening of your jaw. So keep your passport easy to reach. Don't dig through layers of luggage or mumble apologies. Offer it calmly. Steady hands, steady voice. Say, "Of course," or "Here it is." Nothing more. Because in that small exchange, you're not just handing over a document. You're showing them something far more important. Composure. And in an airport built on perception, composure is currency. The second question seems simple, almost friendly. But this one, it's a precision test. The officer doesn't care how long you'll be here. They care how certain you sound when you say it. Say too little and you seem unsure. Say too much and you sound rehearsed. The best travelers answer with confidence and brevity. 10 days, just a week for vacation. No nervous laughs, no wandering stories. Why does this matter? Because border systems don't see faces, or they see patterns. Travelers who overstay. What visitors who forget to leave. Unclear answers light up those patterns like red flags. So next time they ask, speak as if your words have weight, because they do. This is the moment most travelers trip without realizing. When they ask your purpose, they already know your visa type, your flight history, your hotel, even your seat assignment. What they're looking for isn't information. It's alignment. If your words match your records, the system stays calm. If not, small inconsistencies start to build a story they might not like. Keep it clear. I'm here for vacation. I'm attending a business conference. I'm studying for 1 month. That's all. Don't decorate your truth. Immigration lines are not places for charm or storytelling. They're places for quiet accuracy. Now the officer leans back slightly. Their tone softens, but their eyes sharpen. What do you do for a living? It's not small talk. It's a background check disguised as conversation. Your job tells a story about who you are, how stable you are, and whether you have a reason to return home. If you're employed, that's a route. If you're studying, that's a path. If you're between jobs, it could look like drift, unless you frame it with confidence. Say, I recently finished a job in finance and I'm taking a short break before my next role. That single sentence signals control, purpose, direction. They're not judging your success. They're judging your structure, and in their world, structure means safety. The officer tilts their head. Are you traveling alone? What sounds like casual curiosity is actually a data test. Your flight records, seat assignments, and check-in logs already show whether someone's traveling with you. This question checks if your story matches the system. If you're alone, say it clearly. Yes, I'm traveling solo. If you're not, keep it short. I'm with my sister. No over-explaining, no stories. Every extra word becomes an invitation for another question. Remember, confident travelers answer and stop talking. Nervous ones keep explaining. Now the tone changes. The officer's voice softens, but their eyes linger. This question isn't about friendliness. It's about ties. If you say yes, they're gauging how deep those roots go. Family means connection, and connection could mean potential overstay. If you don't, they're measuring distance. How temporary your visit feels. Say it clean. No, I don't. Or, yes, my cousin lives here. Then stop. You don't owe a family tree. They're not judging your answer, they're watching your reaction. A flicker of uncertainty, a shift in tone, that's what they remember. In immigration, emotion speaks louder than grammar. This question is deceptively simple. The system already knows if you visited before. They're not testing your travel record. They're testing your honesty. If you've never been, say so plainly, no, this is my first time. If you have, mention it casually. Yes, I was here last summer. No stories, no nervous explanations. Because when your memory matches their monitor, trust is quietly built. This is the one that makes or breaks travelers. Customs questions aren't about contraband. They're about character. When they ask, "Do you have anything to declare?" they're really asking, "Can I trust what you tell me?" If you don't, say it clearly. No, I don't. If you do, be direct. Yes, I have some items to declare. Hesitation is the enemy. Even a harmless snack or supplement can spiral into suspicion if you seem uncertain. In this world, calm truth travels faster than clever excuses. This one looks simple but reveals everything. They don't expect you to recite an address. They expect awareness. Travelers who know their own plans show control. Those who guess, don't. Say, at the Pacific Hotel in Manhattan. Or, with my cousin in Toronto. Immigration systems already have this information linked to your ticket and visa. They're not checking the facts. They're checking the alignment. When you answer with confidence, you're confirming you are who your paperwork says you are. The final question isn't just about a flight. It's about intention. Can I see your return ticket or onward travel? They're looking for evidence that you plan to leave. A digital ticket, a printed itinerary. It doesn't matter. What matters is how ready you are to show it. If you hesitate or scramble through your bag, you look unprepared. Or worse, uncertain. Show it immediately. Say, "Yes, here's my return ticket. I'm flying out on the 22nd. That single act closes your story cleanly. You came with structure. You leave with confidence. Here's the secret every seasoned traveler learns. Immigration isn't really about what you say. It's about what your body says when your words stop. From the second you step up to that counter, you're part of a silent conversation. Your tone, your timing, your posture, all speaking louder than your sentences. When you answer calmly, you project control. When you rush, ramble, or joke nervously, you project uncertainty. And in a world built to read behavior before words, calm is the ultimate clearance. Before your next flight, keep your passport close. Know your story before they ask. Speak in short, clear sentences. Match your words to your paperwork. And most of all, stay steady. Because immigration isn't trying to scare you, it's trying to read you. And once you understand the rhythm of that reading, you stop feeling like a suspect and start moving like a seasoned traveler. You'll notice it next time. The small nod from the officer, the quiet stamp of approval, the glass gate sliding open. You'll walk through, head high, and realize something powerful. You weren't being tested for perfection, you weren't just for presence. Safe travels, traveler. Confidence is your clearance. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.